Okay. Hello, people, and welcome to a bit of a different stream. I am still gonna do Calladia. I want to finish Calladia still, but so I still want to finish Calladia, but I wanted to do a second game, sort of to do a little rotation type thing, and I decided to go with a Minecraft mod pack by the name of Hypothermia. This is a hardcore sort of a hardcore survival thing, a survival mod pack that basically you are set in a frozen wasteland and you'll start freezing to death. So you have to build up things to make sure you can endure the heat or snow, the frost, freeze, whatever. I said that completely wrong. But anyways, I think this is something I've been kind of putting my looking at for a while, and also there is supposed to be three more things made by Team Rapture, who is the one made behind this. Who one that's going to be Hyperthermia, which is going to be the same thing but in a desert like area, sort of like Crash Landing if you've played that, except not locked in hardcore, I would assume. And yeah, this game I played this a little bit. I played like the first half an hour to an hour, and it was pretty fun. So I'm just gonna make a new world. We can't have a set seed, or we can't choose hardcore mode. So I'm just gonna stick with the normal mode. Just give me one sec. I forgot to pull up Twitch chat. There it is. Okay, Twitch. I'm just gonna name it Stream World just to make it easy, and just hope that it looks halfway decent. Um, I need to move this over like a pixel. Okay. Well, it looks good, other than that it needs to be moved over like one. Okay, now we're dropped in. I think that will fix things too low. Why is that happening? Why? One sec. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Why are you like this? Let's see, move you up. A little bit more. I think that's good. Hopefully. Anyways, this is hypothermia. Basically, we start out, like I said, we're in a snow area. We start out with full armor, which gives us a bit of warmth. If you see on the bottom, we have a hydration meter. We have the little circle in the center is our temperature, and I'll be slowly going down, possibly. Compressed sheep is from X Compressium, I believe. But the first thing, we have our achievement book. This, if you're played, what's the pack called now? Uh, Sky Factory 3, which is something else I'm playing just by my on a little private server. Um, this is one of the mo- This is what the book is used. So the thing, well, something I want to do before, I want to try getting some stuff set up before day or before night comes. The first thing we want to do is just grow some saplings. We do have vein miner, so you can go and vein mine your stuff. I'm gonna as much, especially for the people who don't play modded Minecraft at all, much or at all, just to make sure people, if someone is new to modded Minecraft and is like, "What the heck is this? This isn't my Minecraft." They can at least figure out what is going on to an extent. So right now, what I'm trying to do is just grow a whole bunch of trees. We have the mod, I think it's Tree Growing Simulator, which basically makes it so if you press shift or sprint next to a sapling, it will somewhat bone meal. I think it's buffed in this pack from what it normally would be, since it seems like it's growing a lot faster and than in Sky Factory. Although in Sky Factory it could have been just nerfed as well. I'm using a crook to get more saplings from it. The crook is from X Nihilo, and the compressed crook is from X Compressium. The compressed one just has a lot more durability, which is why and is faster. It's being that we have vein miner, we don't really need that. I'm just gonna quickly eat all my donuts. Okay. So if we go here, we got our crook. We've got all of this stuff. Infested tree. Okay, so one of the big things in this is to get. One thing we're gonna need to do is get some sap or get some string. Now, silkworms is something we get from crooking the trees. Now, because we are doing that, we are getting. Give me one sec. From the crook, we get these silkworms, and silkworms, if you put them in trees, they'll infest the tree and turn it all white. And when you break that with a crook, you'll get silk from it. So, and I'm quickly just crafting some barrels so I can toss some saplings in, so I can get a few more saplings and pick up the pace of growing trees and stuff. Now, as you can see, we have like a whole crap ton of string. I'm gonna go over here somewhere, probably about here, with a dirt block that we just got from our X Nihilo barrels. And for some reason, we don't have. What am I looking at? We have Whala. Whala is the tooltip at the top. But we don't have What Am I Looking At, which is a really freaking useful mod. Basically what it does is it gives you a lot more information on that Whala tooltip. But since we don't have that, we just don't have. We're missing out on like things like showing the percentages of things, which isn't the end of the world. But it is. We do have the progress bar. Actually, is this well or is this one probe? It might be one probe. One probe config. Um, default main. Interesting. Okay. Well, either way. Anyways, by the way, that crook recipe, the stick recipe there is not a you may have noticed that. Oh wait, that's not a vanilla mechanic, and yeah, that is not. That is added with the mod extra utilities. Extra utilities basically adds in a few extra utilities. It's literally that simple. But it adds in a few things that are extremely helpful. I'm also don't have much time left, so I need to get going. We need a string mesh and this. I need. Okay. 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 Good night. Yep, I won't. Javi, come here. So it's getting nighttime, and that's a bad thing. It's going to be a lot colder, and I didn't really pay attention to that very well at all. So something I'm going to need to quickly do is make a sieve, and also some a handful of shovels. Um, Nighttime, clearly it's a lot colder for obvious reasons. And so we're gonna need, and eventually I'm gonna make this like all sieves. We want to sift some snow in this. This will give us some stone pebbles. From the stone pebbles, that will give us. We did not get enough from that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. It's going to be a 5x5 area, so 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I'm doing a 5x5 here is because if you have sieves in a 5x5, that's I believe what the maximum is for how many sieves can go at a time. If, as you can see, we can sift multiple things at a time here, and this is very useful, especially later on. Also, something else I need to quickly check before we get too far into that is. Okay, we have enough. I need to check how useful string mesh is. Okay, we got ourselves a campfire, which is what I was shooting for right now. Campfire clearly warms you up. Gonna need more string, so just keep on getting all of these infested. Nighttime is not too dangerous if you once you get rocking and rolling. But yeah, so string mesh can be. Oh, you need the string mesh to make flint. That's interesting. That's a changed recipe, I think. So from a string mesh, you can get cocoa beans, podzol. Just quickly something I want to check. If you sift, yes, we do in fact need the string mesh, so it's gonna be good to set that up. Uh, this is this mod I'm using right now is called JEI. There in 1.7.10 this is called NEI, and there's also a 1.10 version of NEI, but it's more of a plugin for JEI. You can use it as long as you're in recipe mode, which I am right now. You can right click to check the uses for every crafting recipe, and it's like really good to just know, oh, this is what I need. And you can left click to figure out how to craft said item. So, yeah, Podzol can be done. Nope, you do need the string mesh for that. Snow. It's good to get to flint. Good to know. Better with flint. Dirt. Uh, Flint gives you a bit of extra stuff, but that's it. Dust. Okay. So what I'm seeing, we do want the full string mesh. So I'm going to continue working on getting a 5x5 string mesh. And I'll probably do that for all of the different types of mesh. That's normally how I do it, especially with like, what's the mod? With Sky Factory. So we have 2, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25, so minus 2. So that's 23. I crafted a bit too much, but that's fine. I'll just craft the crap ton of sticks. I need a bit more. Yeah, that should be fine. And if we overcraft, it's not that big of a deal, because we will use it at some point. It bugs me that I have like 1. I'm just going to toss it. Seven, 14. Nice, we do have inventory tweaks, so that makes placing these a lot easier. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do need a bit more string. But, that'll suffice for now. And we do have this, so we can make some more. And just a few more trees. And we will need a bit more string mesh after this, so... it's not going to be totally wasted. Craft chest, again, that's another recipe added by extra utilities. I'll just place them... Actually, wait. I don't need 4 chests. Actually additions. There's actually additions in this pack. Okay, center search bar is like really buggy right now, so I'm not gonna deal with it. Ooh. Yes, actually additions is in the pack. I just can't see what I'm typing, so that's not good. We do have NEI in this. I'm gonna disable NEI and see if that's... There we go. Fix it. So, crate. Crates are basically like better storage, as it would, just like it would sound like. And they're pretty cheap to make. Also, actually, editions book manual. Most mods do have this manual type thing, so it does make it quite convenient if you're just getting into mods. Most mods, as of recently, have had a book. There are some that still don't, but for those who are getting into modding, you do have books for a lot of different mods. So, and some books are worse than others. I feel like this is a pretty good book. Since it does work you through the progression, but only like early game progression, and it kind of throws you in the deep end. But that's kind of what actual editions and most other tech mods are like. Silkworm. I'm just gonna start working on getting some of these trees grown. Also, we can probably complete a few achievements in our achievement book. We broke our crook, so let's just make a new one. Nice. And yeah, that's good enough for me. And then fast tree decay should do the rest. Ooh, we are out of... That's not good. What? Yeah, we're on normal mode. I'm gonna stick on normal. Something else I just realized, we do not have a health penalty. Normally with the mod... What's the mod called now? Tough as nails, which is what gives us the temperature in this. Also gives us seasons and the other things. It usually starts you with lower health depending on what game mode you're playing on. Like if you're playing on hard, you'll have 3 hearts. Playing on normal, you'll have 5, 8 for easy, and peaceful is 10. Oh, we did that. Sieve snow, yes, we did that. Build a home, area glue, we did not do that. We got that. use stones to make cobble. You kind of have to do that to make a campfire. Well, either way, we do need snow, like right now. And you cannot vein mine snow, unfortunately. At least it doesn't seem like I can. Now, we do have snowmen around. Now, the snowman, we can capture one, or attempt to capture one, and bring that over to our base, and just use that as an infinite snow gen. Now, it's not required since there's like snow everywhere, but if we so wanted to, if we so desired, definitely could do that. Though I don't think it's absolutely necessary for this. Okay. And we can't sprint, I keep forgetting that. Forgot to replant these saplings. So, sifting with 25 different sieves makes things go a lot quicker, which is why I typically will go with that. Like, clearly that's how this works. If you have more of something, you can get a lot more done, but it is a thing, and that's what I normally do with these types of packs. Then let's get our compressed. And I think that's a good amount of string for the time being. So I'm just going to toss in all of this. I'll toss in a few saplings into our barrels to get a bit more dirt. Not exactly required, but it's something that we can do quickly. We do have a few more snow. So we might as well just sift this. We are actually getting pretty hot now, which is actually pretty good. We just need one. And I'm just gonna toss in this whole stack of stuff and just start smelting that all up. There, charcoal. Well, I'm gonna grab. And I might as well. You can't use silkworms in this pack. Interesting. You can use them for getting food, but we don't really need that at this moment. We should make a hammer. Something we're gonna need very soon. Actually, canteen? Do we have this? Leather. We could make a canteen. I think bottles are going to be a bit better because we can use that to an extent to cheese some of the progression here. I mean, it's not much progression, but you can cheese some of it. Tiny coal, better than normal coal. Doesn't waste. Has a lot less. It only smelts one at a time. So that means you can just toss in like a stack of it and cook through a whole stack. On the downside of it, clearly, if you decide to, you can't have as much stuff in the bottom chest, but it does help you if you don't want to waste your coal. Since I know there are some people out there who are like, oh my gosh, you're wasting coal, stop that. And why not? Okay, so what we want to do is find ourselves a water source. Now, what we want to do is craft a clay bucket. Now, the reason we want this is it's pretty simple because we just need clay for quite a bit of things in because of X not high low. Where did that bottle go? And it's snowing. Huh. Okay, so something you can do is you can cook these with a filter, and you can filter your water, and you can just dump these in. Well, I think I'm just going to do it the normal way this time because it's really not that difficult. You need a oak. Wait, one sec. How do you do that again? Let's see, these aren't filling up with water because it's just snow. Oak. The oak barrel. Let's see. So how do you get that out of the barrel? I can't remember now. I know the oak crucible is what we want. So I'm just going to quickly craft ourselves an oak crucible from X Compressium. Yeah, I got that right. And I'm just going to place this like right here, place a torch underneath it, put a barrel here. Now, I'm going to quickly craft a shovel. Now something, actually, you can just put saplings, I think, in here. Yeah, you can. So as you can see, we are now producing water. Now, I think if you get 100 millibuckets of water, you could put it into a... I'd like to say if you get 100 millibuckets of it, you can put it into your dirty water bottle, or into a water bottle of some kind. I can't remember. I just did it as well, so I should be able to remember this. But like I had just done this like the other day. Grab the bottle and purify it to make clay. Oh, okay. What it wants you to do is craft the filtered water bottle, make a pure water bottle here, and I think there is a recipe in here to make clay. Spider, get out of here. .3 some damage. Anyways, as I was saying before I was interrupted by that spider, craft the bottle and purify it with clay. So what it wants us to do is from the filtered water bottle here and turn it to a normal water bottle. And there, I believe in somewhere here, yeah. As you can see, there is a clay recipe. And this is how you're supposed to get your clay bucket and stuff. Now, the problem with this is that I have literally no idea how you're supposed to get wood chippings. Let's see. So you have the mana hammer. Yeah, I can't craft it for some reason. Bat zapper. Uncompressed coal, which... yeah, the wood chippings. Iron mesh, which is uncraftable. Auto compressor. I think this was used for a different thing. Tinker's construct. I don't think we have that. Freaking stick. It's just an infinite hammer that is pretty slow. Auto compressor. Auto sieve. Auto hammer. Or auto hammer. We have those. But I don't see a way to get wood chippings, which is the thing I don't quite get. Now, which is totally fine because it's not that big of a deal for us because I do have a sort of a cheatier way to do this. You can make it out paper out of wood chippings. Again, I don't know how to get wood chippings, so I think you can find charcoal, or no, wait, you can't find sugarcane. How did I do this before? Could I? Yeah, that's what you could do. That's basically what I did. I just tossed in oak saplings into the oak crucible. I think I tossed snow in last time, but either way, this still works the same way. Then you just, now from there, you may think, oh, I have water now, but what does that do for me? Well, if I just quickly grab a bit more snow, and I need at least one more cobblestone, so I'm just gonna wear this whole shovel out. At some point I'm gonna lure one loose. Now the thing about also that snowman is that you get less snowballs per durability, which, I mean, at the end of the day you would get a net gain of stone, so it's not that big of a deal. And it's also going to be pretty annoying to lure one over. And we don't have a pumpkin or a way to get pumpkins, so we do have zombies after us, so let's quickly run. We should make a bed. We have string for it, so there's no point to not, I guess. Wow, we had a snowman lured over here, but man, I'm just gonna lure him over here. Oh, through the fire. No, they're not gonna do it. Okay. We need to get swords soon. We'd probably make it a little bit of a base. That probably wouldn't hurt either. So, I'm just gonna say we did that. And we can dump another bucket into there. We do have a bit of cobblestone now. I'm gonna quickly just make a sword so I don't have to deal with those zombies anymore. And we're gonna turn these into this hammer things into dust. And if you put dust into a barrel full of water, it makes clay. From the clay, we can use it to make ourselves our unfired bucket. We can make 2, which might be useful. I'm gonna make a stack of tiny charcoal. So, with this, I'm just gonna make another batch of it. And I'm gonna place it. I'm just gonna quickly make a shovel. And I'm just gonna, I might as well just make tools. I don't need the pickaxe, but we still will. We don't really. Pickaxe is not something we need as badly in this, but it's still something we will need. So, what else do we have? We got that. Yes, we do need to get that. Craft unfired crucible and fire it. And we don't need this anymore. So, goodbye, oh crucible, good knowing you, but you're useless to us now. So, what we want to do now is make ourselves some shears. I think there is clay shears. Yeah. So we're going to want to make some unfired clay shears. We're also going to want to place some torches right around this little thing so it doesn't freeze on us. I feel like if you have a roof above it, it makes it so that that doesn't happen. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, I guess we'll see. We have our clay shears. So, from here, we will shear some sheep. do not have quark, so right click, you cannot shear that snowman head off. Compressed sheep has more health, I think. No, it does not, but it drops more stuff on death. I believe. That's what my understanding of compressed mobs do. So as I said in the book, we need the sheep, and now, holy crap, it looks so much more smooth on my recording than it does when I'm actually playing it. That's odd. It doesn't look like it's freezing yet, so that's cool. We need to sift this in lint. Okay. The 25 there. Wait. Excuse me. Oh, compressed flint. It looked like bedrock. I was like, wait, what? Now, something kind of cheaty about this pack. You can get your fresh water from a barrel. It kind of, so you don't ever have to make those filters. I might now. I think with the canteen you do, but I mean we're a bit of ways from getting. We could get a canteen right now, but I don't feel like grinding for it. And maybe it's a good idea, but I don't really care. Now, something we do need right now, though, is snow. Again, going to be a pretty common theme with this pack. And it's weird to be like, oh yeah, I need some more snow in, you know, a snowy wasteland, but it's true. Can't have enough snow. I'm gonna see if I can get this snow golem over to my base and trap him. Because this would be very good for me just to build a little thing. Now, there's a few ways we could go about building in this. Now, I've been debating if I want to do just waiting and getting something like spruce and dark oak and making some sort of like log cabin, or making like an igloo type thing. Now, I think a cool idea would be to do a little bit of both. Make like a little log cabin, but then make like a few like igloos for specific things, like have like the tech stuff inside of the log, like inside of the main building we have all of our normal stuff, and then we can have like inside the igloos different things like magic mods and whatnot. The snowman is like really annoying me. And hopefully, I'm assuming that it still will work. And eventually I'm just going to make my own snow golem because this is going to be super annoying. No, don't walk into the fire. I wonder if I can get you on top of some... I want you to go back up block level, actually. If you could go up that block, please, that would be nice and good. I'm going to quickly make a bed. We do actually have string, or wool, so it's not that big of a deal. And I guess we don't really need the shears since we can craft a whole crap ton of wool. If you can start doing your AI stuff. Nice, that does work. Nice. It didn't move, but in like the wrong direction. Wrong direction still. Okay. I think I'm just gonna make... Wait, maybe it'll go up a level? No, of course not. Something I could do, though, is... also, you can put an axe in, and you can get 8 out of it. That's something I just kind of found out while I was doing a little my test run of this. Now I can force him into here and see if he just moves in. I guess for right now, I can just do some half slabs. And mine all of that snow, and just jumped up. Nice. Now you're gonna be locked up there for all eternity, or until you die, and or I move you to a better location. Whichever comes first. Need like one more slab here. Get rid of that roof. Get rid of this block here. Get rid of that block. And there we go. So now we have a captured snowman. And we can use that quickly just to get tons of snow quickly. I mean, it's not required. It's pretty unnecessary for us, but it is something we can do. So we might as well. I want to make all this gravel. I think, no, you cannot sift this in. You do need the flint stiffened mesh. So we need one more. So we need 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, Oh, sweet. Another one grew. And we're gonna need a bit more stuff from that snowman. I'm just gonna drop a bit of crap into the chest. I dropped my apples in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And I forgot to make a stone shovel. So now it's like super slow to mine all of this. Still no one in chat. So and we have just enough to make a full. Yeah, that did not give us much. And that gave us a bit of stuff. I'm just gonna throw the snowballs. Don't care. And time to come back over to the snowman and grab some more snowballs. And just go through 3 shovels worth of snowballs. Oh crap. Are you kidding me? Okay. Gonna wait for the snowman to move back up there. We do have a decent amount of snowballs now, so that's cool. Do some more sifting. And do a bit more sifting. And do a bit more sifting. And throw the rest of the snowballs. Nice. Snowman's really not cooperating now, is it? I just dug a hole up beneath it. Damn it. I just made this situation worse on myself. I'm gonna make cobblestone since that's gonna be a bit harder to mine through than wood or wood and of course snow. Now all I needed to do is just move. And I guess I'm just gonna stick with what I was going with doing originally. Just flying out the whole terrain. Talk about terraforming. Darn snowman. I have to get it up 2 different layers. Now, if I had pistons, this would be super easy. Or if I had a pumpkin production, this would be even easier. But as it stands, I don't really have either of those. Now, something I could do is just take on some skeletons. That would help my cause. I wouldn't need the flint mesh anymore. But whatever. Might as well just go through how the game intends for me to progress. Wow, it looks a lot brighter than oh no, it's because it's earlier on, before it got to nighttime. Well, that's just a handful of snowballs. Yeah, we definitely get a lot more if you just go from with the snow blocks themselves, but whatever. Well, we have them up 1 layer. Just need to get them up 1 more. Bed. And then to sifting. Still no one in chat. 1 viewer, probably me or Neckbot. Of course, there's no one watching my streams. And yeah, that's a bit of cobblestone. Quite a bit of cobblestone, I should say. Like, holy crap, that was a lot of cobblestone. We do have builder's wands. So, if I quickly check. Of course. So, as you can see, that's what the builder's wand is. Builder's wand is super useful and is something that has been used quite a bit in mod packs. It was originally a item from extra utilities, but then a few other mods decided to pick it up and fix some of its flaws, and I just realized I messed that up. Oh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I found a new way to make snow blocks. Holy crap. That was amazing. I mean, I still really did derp that up, but that still was really cool. Was definitely not expecting that. So we do need a string mesh. We need 6 flint for that. I just need 1 right now because that's the only flint mesh I do have. And sift all this string, and we should be getting bone meal. We need at least 7 bone meal, and we just got it. So thankfully it's not too rare. Now the sand, what can we do with the sand since I kind of like totally messed this up? Not much. I'm assuming I can hammer this into dust. Unless if... Okay, no. He disabled the dust, I think. Or you just need compressed hammer it, which is interesting. That looks like what it is. But no, I made dust before, so why wouldn't the hammer recipe not show up? Either way, dust, iron stiffened, gunpowder, and bone meal. So that's another way we could have got bone meal. But whatever. I'm just gonna leave this in here. And we don't have Tinker's Construct, so we can get Tinker's Construct tools. And theoretically, those would be better. Especially if we have the level up mod. Because that would make it so that we have a permanent weapon or permanent item that would slowly get better as we progress. So, oh, we're out of hunger. That'd be why we can't vein mine. And there's a bit more. This. I'm gonna sift this gravel. See if we get anything. We got 1 tin ore piece. Okay, so what's the next quest that we have here? I guess something we could work on right now is just start building things. Yeah, collect bone meal from wool. We got that. So next order of business is to get some more clay. I'm gonna make. We currently have how much? 3, 4. We only need 1 clay. And we'll have exactly enough, surprisingly. We will need another hammer, but that's fine. Nice and easy to make a new hammer. And I should have just used the sand that we had. But oh well. What's done is done. Put this in here. Bam. Clay. And this should give us 7 clay. Yes, okay. From here we can make porcelain clay, and porcelain clay will craft this into, I'll get these sticks out of here. That was not how you do that. Unfire crucible, unfire crucible, gives you a fire crucible, and the fire crucible gives us, it doesn't tell me the percentage, which really bugs me. Is this working? I kind of just want to quickly cheat in this, since you normally spawn with this. Okay, that did not actually give you anything useful. So, in the one probe, I'm just going to quickly check. Show liquids, don't really need that. Hold key to be visible, don't need that. Is visible, yes. Show block progress. Tooltip scale. Compact equal stacks. doesn't really give you it commands for top. Take. Did the one probe thing give you any other? Nice, okay. I do like the Whala style more. Because that's what I'm used to. But apparently it still doesn't really do what I want. Darn one probe. I know there's people who probably do like one probe, I just never really saw the point of it. We already have Whala, and then McJD was like, hey, I'm gonna make this cool new mod called One Probe, and it's gonna add in a few new. It's gonna add a Whala replacement that for some reason doesn't make less sense than the normal One Probe. Like, if I look at this, it should tell me the contents of it, but it just doesn't. Which is why I prefer Whala. I just realized you cannot actually jump up that. Is there apple trees? Yes, there is. But no, apple trees. Yes, there is. Okay. Good to know. We should make an apple tree then. Come on, grow. There we go. There's a few apples. And from there we can make an apple sapling. And from there, I'm gonna smelt 3 cobblestone. To make ourselves a juicer. Okay, you cannot in this pack grow with that, but you can grow it with bone meal along with the apples. So the juicer gives you, well, it lets you juice things, and it's really good. It makes a lot better food. As you can see, we have a lot more saturation down here. I think that's from apple core. Oh, that's interesting. We just lost like all of that saturation. I think it's because I couldn't. It was trying to heal my health, but it couldn't. But I still thought it could because of tough as nails. That's interesting. Wonder if that's a bug or not. and if it's been reported or not, because I might need to report that at some point if I remember. I'm gonna work on getting some other stuff worked out. So, I did not mean to make a workstation there, but that's okay. I'm gonna make ourselves some Tinker stuff. Partially because I want to check if there's any, if that one mod is in this, and partially because Tinker's tools are just better. I'm gonna put these behind the crafting station here. And the reason behind that is that I can still click on everything, so it's not that big of a deal. And holy crap, we do have quite a lot of things here that we have a lot of blank patterns. So I'm just gonna go through, make the ones I know I will have some sort of use to me. Like, I will need that, I know I need this, I know I need that, I know I need this, need that, what else? I guess I'll make bone loam, this, that, shaft, and fletching, and pan. Battle sign would have been fun though. And you know what, I guess while I'm at it, I might as well just make all of them. So, a battle sign, scythe, crossguard. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22, 23, 25, 6, 12, 18, 24, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 6, 12, 18, 20. Well, I did miss a few. I think I just need one more set. I don't think I have sharpening kit. I don't think I have shard, even though I don't really need it. Have that. I'm just gonna put them all in order of when they show up. So scythe, pan, battle sign, and then tool rod, tough tool rod, binding, tough binding. What's next? A cross guard. And hand guard. Reflections last. Hand guard. Cross guard. That. Knife. Does not have knife. Now we do. Bow limb. String. Arrowhead. This. Oh crap, where was... 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, we do have all of them now. I mean, it's not required for anything, but we do have them just in case. And I should be using an axe. And I'm going to forget that so much. So we're going to want this, we're going to want a tool rod and a binding. So we're going to want another binding and another binding. You're going to want cross guard, a head, we don't want that head. We want a few sticks. We want, we need another stick actually. We need this, and this. And we will need a sword blade. Now, a little known fact about both the original Tinker's Construct and the new Tinker's Construct, you can actually place you don't actually have to place it in the order shown. Most people think they have to go through and put it in, but really all you have to do when putting things in the tool station, you put the stick in, head, and then your binding. For 4 tools, it's for 4-part tools, we don't have any on this since we don't have it upgraded, but things like the hammer, it's going to be the stick, head, and then the 2 bindings. It's a bit weird, but once you get used to it, it's to speed it up, and that's basically how I do all my crafting again through that. I want to make a little area for lava gen. So I think I'm going to do it right here. And I forgot one important thing. Yeah, that breaks if you do stuff with it. Great, good job. I did it. So we're gonna need a thing here. I'm gonna need, we do have this in here, so let's use our sand. And you have to shift click to do that. Okay, to do the little mouse wheel thing in this pack for some strange reason. There we go. Now we have our clay. Make it our bucket. Save the last clay because I know we will need it sometime in the future. And craft ourselves a new bucket because I am dumb. Now then, does it? It seems like it does force me out, so. So, as we you can see we got ourselves cobble gen. Now, something we can do. We can do something like this for vein mine reasons. Now, I'm not going to worry about too much about losing that bucket there. We do need to worry about the ice situation. And yes, that did drop an ice cube. That is from Tough as Nails, and basically it's used to make hot armor, which we will need at some point. And if you are, it should be pretty obvious where that would be used for. You may think, wait, why would I need hot armor or armor that would cool me down? And that's what I meant by hot armor. The reason you want that is because of the nether is still a thing. Now we have a few ways of going about doing this. So we can craft all of our gravel into flint directly, or what we could do is just vein mine it all and hope to get some flint out of it, which I think it's just going to be better just to craft it all like that, because we do have infinite cobblestone now, so it's not that big of a deal. And I'm just gonna make a whole crap ton of these. And that is going to be enough for us. And we do need a few more sticks, and even more. So, okay. Next order of business is I'm gonna move this stuff temporarily. And by temporarily, I mean just move it out. It's actually gonna be more permanent, because I'm gonna be putting all my sieves here. And I made way too much space for this. And we might as well just stop here. We probably finished a whole bunch more. Make lava in a crucible. I'd make cobble and gen. Okay. So, automate cobble gen. Is there a cobblestone generator in this pack? Like a block for that? There probably is, I would assume. But, I mean, all packs are different, so who knows? Cobblestone generator. Yes, we do have a cobblestone generator. And we can use clay buckets for this. Interesting. So we can quickly make another clay, a few more clay, actually, because we're going to need another. We will need to place down our furnace again, and our crucible. We don't really need the crucible at this moment, so I'm just gonna toss into the chest. No, you cannot craft that into clay. There's a pack that did that. I don't remember what it was though. So we can make it fully automatic cobblestone generator, which is going to be very nice for us. So pick up the lava, pick up the water, and cobblestone generator. Nice. It does take the lava bucket, which makes sense. It does not take that bucket, thankfully. So we can kind of just move all of this because we really don't need it. Also, no, it does not have the level up system, unfortunately. Like, if it did, we could level up our stuff so fast, it would be insane. What can we do with snow in a... we don't really need the snow for making sifting anymore, so since we do have cobblestone, okay. I'm just going to place that down there for the time being until we get a better way to get our stuff. Oh. Now, basically what this does, if I shift right click, as you can see, it does produce cobblestone, and you can right click it to get all the cobblestone out of it. And it's as simple as that. Now, what we want to do is we're going to want to get a hopper underneath this in a storage drawer. And for some reason you can't scroll out multiple items, which is really annoying. I wonder if there might be another mod in here that is interfering with that. Like, it seems like it should be a fairly decent pack, but it also does have its kinks. And not in, like, a sexual manner. So now with this cobblestone generator, we can one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can toss 9 hammers in a thing, and that does not make a compressed hammer for some reason. Guess that recipe was removed? Huh. Great, now I have like 9 hammers. Okay. Well, never mind about that. So I'm just going to store like all these hammers in here because I'm dumb. And apparently that recipe was removed. And we're going to sift all of this gravel. Now we might not get as much flint from it, but we will theoretically get iron from it. Also, we finished another quest. I already did that. Sift dirt to collect seeds, make a 9x9 farm, make a watering can, make a 9x9 patch of grass, get some worms. So that's another pretty simple quest that we should be able to do pretty easily. We do have access to like infinite amount of clay, so we can make infinite amount of shears, and we can just go through leaves, like tens of thousands of leaves. So now we got all that sifted. Got some iron, we got some lead, tin, gold, copper, along with some coal and lapis, which is about what I expected to see. since that's what it normally is for the other sky block I'm currently doing, Sky Factory. Again, I'm not going to be doing Sky Factory on stream because I'm doing that on a private server and I don't really want to, especially if people do end up joining. Also, I thought that was the compressed chest recipe. I didn't think it was sticks, so why didn't that work? Okay, I guess I just had it in the wrong order. Wrong thing. And I don't think I should have that in the center there because that's kind of annoying. I think I'm going to have this in the center because for sifting resources. And I'll just have the barrel over here instead. Now we're going to put a hopper there at some point. We just need this iron. We do have enough. Do we have a way to pulverize it as of now? Not exactly. So I'm just going to toss this in. And we do have a bit more flint, so we can go through and make 5 more of these. And we can grab one more here. And all we have to do now is just start populating this. There we go. We have a 9x9 now, so we'll get we'll get the same amount as if we were doing a compressed thing. We can also put this hopper here. This will allow it to start just hoppering out every cobblestone that it gets into our chest. Okay. So, what's next on the agenda? We can start working on a house. I don't feel like doing that right now, especially I just want to try getting some dark oak stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is, if I quickly check, you can sift there. Rice seeds are, so all the actual addition seeds are in the flint stiff and mesh, and then all the other stuff is from the sieve. We're going to need a lot of this dirt, so we can get dirt from the Tome of Alkahestry, the Cheaty Book or the Cheaty Book of Cheatiness. Basically, you can, if you craft this book, you can fill it up with glowstone and redstone. Yeah, redstone and glowstone, and then you can use it to craft crap tons of item. Pretty much any vanilla item, and it's really cheap, but it's definitely super duper useful. So what we're going to want to do is just start turning things into dirt. So So that's just gonna involve us putting in like tons of dirt into chests, and then pressing down shift a whole bunch. Now we can put I think for next time I play this, I'm gonna be putting in Willa and Walla because, and removing one probe because I don't like one probe because it just doesn't give me all the information I need. That's not the right thing. We do have more shears. I'm just gonna make pretty much as much shears as I possibly can. And I mean, we have pretty much all of them grown. And yep, just as I thought, they don't really last too long. But from this, we can place in like tons of leaf blocks. Leaf blocks aren't, I think they're worse than saplings, but you get a whole crap ton more, so I feel it's a lot more worth your time to get this instead. Although it is a bit more expensive, unlike in Skyblock and Sky Factory, because you have to get the clay shears, and you don't. In Skyblock, you have wooden shears, so it's a lot more simple. I don't think we really need to use the now, something else about this is we can also use it to get some more wood, which is something we always will need. I'm going to use up this last clay shears, and there we go. And then start putting in some more dirt into these. Now, what do we want for this? Make a 9x9 farm. We can do that pretty easily. So, 9x9 farm. I think, where do I want my farms? I think I'll do it right around here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I went one too far. Okay. So 9 by 9 would be 81 blocks. So since I don't quite have that much, 80 blocks, because we won't have. I'm just gonna work my way from the center, so I'll just place that there. I'm gonna sift all of this into the normal sieve. It does give us quite a bit of cobblestone, but again, we don't really need. We have gonna toss all of our blocks that we've picked up, and andesite, granite, diorite. We do have a bit more dirt now. We don't have a really good way to get dirt, unfortunately. Now we could try going for the Rod of the Lands, though I feel like that's going to be a ways out still. Rod of the Lands is not too hard to get, but it's going to take a bit of Botania to get to. We do have Dark Oak. Now we need 4 Dark Oak saplings to get a full Dark Oak tree, but we do have Dark Oak. We have an Oak and an Acacia. Oak we don't really need. Acacia I don't like. What else do we have? We have normal seeds, which I can go and quickly just plant. I do know there is the Tinker's Construct. Not Tinker's Construct, the what am I trying to say? There is the Tinker's Construct Maddock, but I just don't see the need of it. Maddock doesn't really doesn't do the axe job really at all anymore. Also, what the hell? Why did I smelt 2 stone? Was that an error, or did I just put something in the wrong spot? Also, yeah, that froze over. There we go. Wire. Whoops. Can. We do have the wiring can from Tiny Progressions, which I think is the one I want to get, because the Tiny Progressions one is a lot better. So that is a bucket of water. That's going to take a bit of grinding for, but it's not going to be horrible. Failed to sort container. That's an interesting error that I have not got before. Still producing cobblestone at a pretty good rate, so that's cool. And for some reason, sometimes I just get like, it doesn't hammer all the way. So we have this. I want to see, what about sand? Since apparently it does not appear to show what I get from. We cannot put that through there. Oh yeah, we can't do it on these flint. So I'm just gonna continue just doing gravel here. And we did not get much iron from that, unfortunately. So we got 2 iron from that, which is not great. We're going to continue sifting through this stuff. I don't think I need these other types of petals because there's really no point to keeping them. But I'll keep them just in case. It looks like we do have some spruce, which is good because I do want spruce for my build. What we could do is take 2 dirt blocks here and make this a 4x4 spruce tree once we get one more sapling. And not only would this, first of all, heavily improve our cobble gen, but you know what, I'm just going to put all these pebbles into this chest because this is where we're sifting things. And I didn't mean to put these in. We got another dark oak, which we do need 2 more now. A birch tree. We do almost have all the tree types. I just want to be able to grow a dark oak because I think dark oak and spruce would be good for a lodge. We do need a bit of a drink, so let's quickly do that. Still don't have that snowman moved up. Come on. You should want to grow. Not Mega Spruce Taiga, but just Mega Spruce. And maybe the apple tree's in the way. I guess I'll just move it over here. And Let's see how this goes instead. There we go. And that did not do the whole tree, unfortunately. And I forgot to hold down the button. And I should repair this quickly. Yeah, that's a lot of wood now. Well, we're just not getting much saplings from it, which is the only problem, but oh well. Not quite as much saplings as I would hope. Oh, there's the sand. Or dirt, I mean. Interesting, it just kind of disappeared. So we do have plenty of spruce wood now, so that's cool. Oh, that just started making a bit more dirt. That's pretty much all I wanted from that. And it's not that big of a deal since it may seem like I'm wasting wood here, but I'm not, it's not the end of the world. Or stone, I should say. Because, I mean, it's not using much. Like, it's using 2 per, and I do have the cobble gen, so okay. What next? More dirt. Third, collect seeds. Yes, got that. Get worms. I'm going to need a new hammer, actually. And I don't need that low because I already have like 17,000 hammers in here. But I guess I do need some more builder's wands, so I'll just craft a handful. And time to make some more, sift some more. Okay, 6, 8, there's 2 iron there. And maybe we invest in a, what do you call it? A tinker smeltery. That's probably going to be a good idea. Since that would give us ore doubling. Again, with that interesting message. I don't think I've ever got that message saying, oh yeah, sorry, I can't sift, or can't sort. But whatever. I don't like that it gives you the actual number and not the nice, not compact, but it just tells you how many stacks are in it. So we can get one more in. Ooh, nice. Nice big tree there. Oh my gosh. I think I accidentally threw away my juicer. Crap. I do have 2 stone in here. I can make a button. time to just start continuing to expand this. Okay, let's continue growing these trees. And okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, it's time to put in some more of these. And continuing to put in more saplings. Yep, this is definitely the grind part. Now, I think there's ways I could probably progress a lot faster and better, but I don't really care. Do not actually have... Let's not put all of these in storage for the time being since I don't have any more shears. Now, I don't necessarily need to complete the quest objective to what it actually tells me to, since it it's just more of a suggestion, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Ooh. And this might be where it all dies, because I think that might have just crashed my game. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, not responding. Isn't looking good. So, I'm gonna need to, I think, on the stream, it actually looked pretty nice and smooth. So, that is pretty good. Anyways, I plan to stream maybe tomorrow or sometime again this week. Probably a few extra times this week. Because, I mean, there's nothing else I really have going on. Now, I probably will go back to doing Colladia next stream, and then come back to this, and just rotate between the two. So yeah. Now, also something else I plan to do is, I'm planning to go through and doing a little quick video showing off my Sky Factory base as it progresses. It's gonna be a short little video, but it'll be uploaded onto my main channel. So if you are watching this in post, that will be in the description if I remember to do it, which I haven't been doing for like the past every stream. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this stream, because it's gonna take a while for me to actually boot up Hypothermia again. It's not gonna take as long as something like Sky Factory, but Sky Factory has a lot of stuff to it. So, yeah, there it is. So, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, actually get some people to